Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a look at a knife that I picked up a couple months ago while I was at SHOT Show. I've actually been meaning to do a review on this knife, but other things keep coming up. I have been posting a couple pictures on my Instagram account where I show this knife, and I've gotten some people that have asked me to do a review on it, so I figured now is as good a time as any. Obviously, as you guys can see by the packaging, this is a knife by Brous Blades. I actually picked this up directly from Jason Brous at his booth in SHOT Show in June of this year. Now, I have been exclusively carrying this knife as my work knife since I picked it up, so I've gotten some pretty good use and pocket time out of it, so I figured it's about time to do a review on it. It comes in this really nice packaging here. It's like a little cylinder tube, which I really do like. Sets it aside from some of the other knives out there you normally you'll get in a box or in a clamshell or something like that. When you go ahead and open up the packaging, we'll go ahead and take the knife out. Inside you also have this certificate of authenticity, which is really nice. It gives you the date the knife was made, Jason's signature right there. And then on the back it gives you a little bit of information on the knife. This is obviously the Bionic automatic version. So if you guys are familiar with the Bionic model by Brous Blades, this is the auto version of that. And it is serialized as number 109 out of 1,000. And then it gives you a couple more information on the knife also. We'll set that to the side and we'll take a look at the knife itself. Now again, as you guys heard by the name, this is an automatic knife. So before you guys pick this up, I do urge you to take a look at your local laws to make sure that you guys are able to purchase this knife and own it and carry it and things like that. I live in Florida, so I know I'm able to. Now, a couple specs on the knife itself. This has an overall length of 7 inches. It has a blade length of 3 inches and obviously a handle length of 4 inches. As far as the handle goes, this is the black aluminum handle version. This knife does come in a couple other colors, I think like 5 or 6 different colors, which is really nice, some really vibrant ones. So, you do get a lot of different options as far as this knife, which is awesome too, because the blade also comes in a couple of different colors. So the combinations are pretty nice out there. Definitely, if you guys are interested, check them out. Again, this is an auto knife, so you do have your push button right there. As far as the action on this, when you do push the button, the blade flies out. I mean, I've handled a lot of different automatic knives, and one thing that is always a drawback is when you push that button and the blade kind of lags to fly out. With this one, as you guys can hear, it flies out there, it locks up nice and tight, no blade play whatsoever, side to side or up and down. As far as the blade goes, this particular one is a satin finish hollow ground blade, and what he calls a Warncliffe drop point blade. So it is fairly straight on the cutting edge there. You have a slight little upsweep right at the end there, but it is very functional, especially for EDC tasks. Again, it is a 3-inch blade, so you get pretty much any light to medium EDC tasks. This knife is going to perform very well. Steel on this is D2. I think a lot of the majority of his knives are D2 steel. It sharpens up really nice and it retains a really nice edge, so this does perform very nicely, especially in your EDC tasks. As far as weight goes, this is 2.5 ounces, so it's a very, very light knife, and that's one of the things I really like about it. I can put it in my pocket and I barely feel it in there. As far as everyday usage, again, I have been carrying this exclusively as my work knife for the past couple months. So, that's one big thing, is the fact that it weighs very, very little, but you do get a nice size knife to go along with it. You do have some really functional jimping up here. It is pretty aggressive, but it does lock your thumb in there. So if you are, kind of choking up on things to push cut or something like that, it's going to be very, very functional. As far as on the handle itself, you do have this machining, which is really awesome. It has that kind of like biomechanical look to it, which I'm pretty sure that's exactly where it got its name from. Obviously the Bionic, which is the model, and then this one being the automatic. So you have that on both sides, which is really nice. A pocket clip is nice and sturdy. It rides, fairly deep, so not too much of the actual knife sticks out of your pocket, so it conceals really nice also. And it is left or right-handed carry, tip up only. You have a almost completely flow-through design. You do have these two areas that kind of stand off, so it makes it really easy to clean. And then right on the top of the blade here, you do have the serialized number also. Let me see if I can focus on that. So as you guys can see there, 109 of 1,000. And then as far as the blade goes, everything else is pretty much sterile, which is really nice. And then you do have the Brous blades right here on the pocket clip. As far as an EDC knife, this knife is really awesome. I think for the most part, it's very easy to carry. I always kind of, you know, gravitate towards smaller knives. So this particular one is kind of like in that mid-range. So it's small enough as far as when it's folded down, but it does give you a full 3-inch blade for EDC tasks. And I do enjoy that blade shape and the steel of the blade itself for EDC tasks. And then when I do have to go ahead and sharpen it back up, you know, I can go ahead and do that. So there it is. This is the Automatic Bionic by Brous Blades. Again, if you guys are interested in this particular knife, I do recommend that you check your local laws, but if you are able to own it, carry it, and whatnot, definitely check it out. I think as far as an auto goes, this one is really nice, especially for the size and the weight, and also the different colors. You know, you can get a couple different colors in the handle, a couple different colors in the blade, so you might find a particular combination that you know, really speaks to you. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.